Welcome to Margo Show. Today we have our guest, Katya Leonovich. She's fantastic. She's a fashion designer, she's an artist, and she has very interesting life in Italy, in Paris, and right now in New York. And she's going to tell you all about this. Okay, Katya.
Hello, Margo. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Yes. Let's say I'm American now, but I'm the baby of this world. So for me, I travel around the world many times, and yes, I was living in Italy and became designer there. And but basically, also every time I paint, also, and it was always my inspiration. And was my art shows, and it was, my fashion shows that also the influence was a lot of from my arts.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you know what? I would like to start with your latest show in Japanese gallery, which called Tenri. You have this unbelievable show which called Fix and Fax. Tell us about Fix and Fax. What is this Fix and Fax? Who is this guys, Fix and Fax?
Well, I love very much animals, and I have pets, Fix and Fox. They are rats, and but don't be scary because they are fancy rats. They're not rats from Subway. It's two very happy, sweet guys, and so and I sort of did a cartoon story about their life, but basically it's not really their life. It's a screen of my life, like a New Yorker. So yeah, they're going to fashion shows, they are going to gym, they are cooking, how you say, dinners. You can see there's many
show us this.
many illustrations about they are participating in Olympic Games, so they are also sports, and so they have nice dinners at home. They actually making a photo shoot they're also fashion designers, like in my interpretation.
So they're sitting at the table, at the dinner table with you, with a knife and fork.
Actually not.
Probably you just teach them to sit with you. Maybe they can serve you. Maybe they can give you salt, pepper, put your napkins. Why not?
Well, if I will make a cartoon or computer game, definitely they can do that. Animation.
Now tell us about, she's also a pop artist, so tell us about your football series.
Oh, yes.
This is so great.
Well, I was living in Europe, and in Europe there is no American football. They play soccer. And so when I came to America and became American, I was really fascinated because this was very new for me. Most of all, I was fascinated by their costumes, because it's unusual costumes. It's like a ballet dancer with sort of like spaceship, on the head. So it's like so unusual for me. It was, and there's so much energy and so much movement and dynamic that, I can't just go and I can't pass by this. It was so much. It was too much to me. So I really expressed myself.
That was great show in Tenri Gallery. Great show. So you were happy with this show? It was a lot of people and everybody say, hi, this is great, this is unbelievable, this is amazing, right?
Well, yes, I got a lot of compliments, and thank you, Margo, also. It was your production as well.
I was happy.
And also, I have different series in my art. I had abstract arts, something a little more, how you say, like landscapes.
This is football. This is one of the image from your series. This is unbelievable.
Yes, and so this series for my friends and my friends artists was for them was a surprise that I changed my style just to do this series.
Yeah. So what is the next show that you're going to do in New York? I know that you're participating in another show very soon.
Well, it will be art fair, super fine, in Meatpacking District, and I will be showing, some mix of my arts there, and then for September I'm preparing fashion show.
You're going to show Fix and Facts? I love the name, Fix and Facts. Where you got this name?
Well, it was interesting because my grandfather was telling me the stories about Fix and Facts, and when I was very small, I didn't want to eat. And I told him, I will eat this soup if you will tell me a new story about Fix and Facts. So it came from my childhood.
But it's a real, some cartoon, who is this Fix and Facts? It's just name or something?
I don't know, my grandfather, invented it.
So you little rats, one is Fix, another is Fax?
Yes.
How do you recognize them?
Oh, Fix, he's a little more distant. He doesn't like to be pet too much, but Fox is my real friend. When I'm coming home, he runs to me. He runs to me. He touch me.
Kissing you.
He kissing me.
Boy.
my fingers.
Now you told me that you got one more.
Yes, I get one more. I call him Piccolo. So that's a new friend, and he's a different colors, but same breed. And I call him Piccolo. So and they just right away they bring him to the family, because the rats are very good, and I mean they're basically never fighting, except if it's a woman between.
You have another pets at home or just them?
Just them.
Just them. I think it's enough. It's enough. So what you're going to show in an art fair that's coming in soon?
Well, actually,
you're going to show both series, or you're going to show different series, or different art, different design? What you're going to show there?
Well, for this art fair, I'm going to show some of this football series, and I actually painting new that coming from Fix and Fox. It's all with the animals, but it is like more different animals there. So, and then you will see, you'll be surprised.
Oh, very interesting, very interesting.
Like one painting, for example, dedicated to New York, and because it's also pop art, so I can write on the painting. If you can make it there, you can make it everywhere.
So you have another pop art work, or just this series for football? Or some another pop art?
This new pop art with the many animals, so it's sort of continuation of Fix and Fox, but I have elephants, I have cats, I have birds, I have a fox, so it's a lot of animals there.
And what about sport? Just football or something else?
Just football for now.
For now.
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking about to do something figure skating story.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe yes, maybe then in future.
Okay, so now I would like to find out about fashion designer. What did you do in Italy? What did you do in Paris? And what are you planning to do here?
Well, Italy.
Fashion show.
Yes.
Tell us about your fashion shows.
Well, I did many fashion shows in Roma, in Paris. I did even one fashion show in Helsinki once. It was so cold. It was really cold. And Paris was like 4 fashion shows, Couture Fashion Week, and one ready-to-wear Pret-a-Porter. And then when I came to New York, I started doing fashion shows, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Very famous.
It's in Lincoln Center. Yes, I did like about 10 shows. But then Lincoln Center sort of like, how you say, disappeared like a center. So it just became like several places, like piers, like several places in New York, and people now showing everywhere. So, and what I'm planning now to do again, returning to Fix and Fox, I want to do menswear collection.
Oh.
with some prints of my Fix and Facts series,
Oh,
little pop art. You know, it will be September, and the fashion show is spring summer 2019.
yes.
So it will be summer. It will be colorful. It will be light. It will be T-shirts. It will be funky stuff. You know.
Yeah. So what you prefer, to paint or to do fashion show or something like that? And how you really can combine both? It's too much work. Oh, we have to go to the break. We have to go. We will be right back. So we're back and we continue our interesting conversation with Katya Leonovich, and she's a fashion designer and she's an artist, and she's going to tell us what's going on now in fashion.
You want my opinion?
Your opinion.
There are, you know, many magazines. They're writing about trends. They're writing about what's going on. My opinion that now is a sort of, how you say, like dilemma, what to do, how to perform, because people are looking for some new ways of showing. For example, people are looking for not to do like cheap stuff, not to do like couture. That is also difficult to sell. It's a little bit time between, you know, like between, because there are many, how you say, affordable but not so pleasant, how you say, production in fashion. I don't want to say any names because I don't want to offend anybody, you know. But same time, it's now this, like, you are between two roads. You don't know what to do. Really, it's a time now like that.
So you're going to high fashion, or you're going to low fashion, or to in the middle something? What you do?
What I want to do, I want to do more affordable.
Affordable, yes.
Yes, but that still keep good taste and nice pattern, so it will fit good. So it even can be very simple fabric, but it should be not cheap, like a look. So this is what I'm trying to keep the quality on a certain level, but not to go too high, because, you know, if its self cost is like $2,000, $3,000, I mean, how people can afford it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. So how you can compare fashion style in Europe and fashion style in America? What is European woman wearing mostly?
Well, you know, before, like maybe like 30 years, 40 years ago in Paris, you can see like very well dressed, you know, strange dressed, you know, overdressed, interesting people. But now it's all casual. I mean, go to Italy, the same, you know, like in jeans, they're going to theater, jeans, you know, jacket, and that's it, you know, something like the casual, overwhelming, you know, the street style.
So it's almost like in America, where whatever, doesn't matter.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you can also dress crazy, and people, you know, they just look at you and smile. But in general, like 90%, just very casual.
There used to be that in opera in Italy, they put like very fancy outfit, long dresses. It's still the thing, so it's not anymore.
Not exactly not. They're going with jeans.
Jeans.
Before, you know, Italian woman also has fur, you know.
Right, right.
In winter now it's also a
Right.
bumper, you know. It's parka. That's it.
Okay. So tell us a little bit what you think about art now, about art fairs. Is it commercially it's good or not? What's going on?
I think I read a lot about this in articles that, you know, like traditional galleries now, sort of like they have the opening and then empty. And art business, if you can say, a commercial part of art. Going to art fairs, also in internet. So, and again, the situation, it's not like 20, 30 years ago or before. So, and where in internet air, you know, it's all over the place. People show the painting, you know, in a telephone, you know.
Right, right.
So maybe it's too much of business, my opinion. And the galleries, they are not looking for the artists, like not coming to the studios to discover new names.
Right, right.
Like, for example, like if you saw that movie Jackson Pollock, it's called. So Guggenheim came to him, you know, to see his art and make him show and make him famous. So now it's nobody going. So now you should show yourself, and what with the media. That is what's
So
going
where
on.
you exactly selling your art?
Exactly, mostly it's art fairs,
Art fairs,
and some also
galleries,
yes, and some also like websites, you know, Arts
and
Live.
website also.
Yes, yes.
So is it really buying people from the website, or it's very difficult?
Well, they are buying. For example, there are also some options. If they can't buy right away, you can give them options like monthly. They can pay monthly,
Oh, okay.
like a car, you know.
Like a car. Like a car. So how many paintings you planning to put in an art fair that going to recently? That going to be, I think, next month maybe. Okay.
I was thinking to put a little more, but I don't want it to be also too crowded. Maybe 3, or maybe 6, 7 paintings.
6, 7 paintings?
Yes.
Okay, I'm planning to come. I'm planning to come. So what about fashion show? Where is the next fashion show?
Well, next fashion show, as I told before about Fix and Facts, I'm planning to do menswear.
Ah.
So because before I was only doing women's wear.
Right.
And I want to do menswear for summer 2019. It will be very, you know, light, colorful T-shirts, and pretty much affordable, but with a design touch, you know.
What is this catalog that's here? Can you show us these catalogs? What you?
Well, this is one of my show in Lincoln Center. It's a summer.
Beautiful. It's a summer.
It was summer 2014. It's the book about all the shows that was going in Lincoln Center.
But what about your show exactly? What kind of this was your show? Was this all this?
Yeah, I have a first page.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
Tell
have-
us a little
I
bit
have-
about this show.
Yeah, I have.
This is all your
I
shows?
have 1, 2, and 3 pages here.
Oh, this is
This is not
beautiful.
mine.
This white one is beautiful.
Yeah. So it's all light.
It was in Lincoln Center?
It was in Lincoln Center.
Beautiful. When? In 2014?
2014.
They're not doing it anymore? Or they do?
No, they're not doing it anymore.
And what is about another catalog? What
the
is
other
there?
one is winter 2015. It's also what I have. This is the beginning. It's a print from my.
Yeah. What kind of fabric is this?
It is silk.
It's all silk?
It's heavy silk. Yes.
Beautiful.
And also I do leather. And I use some French materials with a special treatment, like plissé, gaffré, and
have-
some fur a little
You
bit.
have many people working for you that, well, this is a lot of things to do.
Yeah, I have a team about 4 people.
Yeah.
And something I can go, and do a give away, so somebody can
Or
do
somebody
it home.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to go to the break, but we will be right back.
Same thing you will do after the break. The same thing you did. Imagine you're repeating the interview, okay?
Okay. Okay, we're back, and this is Margo's show, and our guest today, Katya Leonovich. She's a designer, fashion designer, and she's great artist, great artist. Okay, and we continue our conversation. You know what I'm curious? What is your fox and fix rats eating? They eat human food, or you have special food for them?
Well, they have special food, but they prefer human food.
Or they prefer human?
Yes. No, of course not meat, not chicken. Somebody giving them, but I don't. Usually it's vegetarians.
Vegetarian cutlets.
Cutlets, yeah.
Vegetarian hamburger.
Well, of course they like chocolate, but I read no, don't give them chocolate.
How
please.
comes that you have really rats? How you found this, that you like the rats instead of dog or cat or something? This is very unusual.
When I was in art school, one of my friend, she got a rat, but she had a cat, and it was, not so good connection. So she brought this rat and say, poor baby, you know, maybe you can take him. So I took him, and that was love began.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit of your life. When did you come to America, and where you was born, or something? Something a little bit. We don't have too much time.
Yes, I was born in Moscow, Russia. Then I live in Italy, continue my study, fashion academy, art school, and I came to America 2008. After my shows in Paris already, so I have this O1 visa. It's called Extraordinary Ability in Arts and Science and something like that. So and then I got married.
Oh, very good. That's the best. That's the best. So, but you didn't tell us about your incredible career in Paris. So why you decided to come to America if you had so beautiful career in Italy and the Paris?
I was just curious.
You was curious?
Yeah, I came to see. I mean, Europe is small and Europe is traditional, old in a way. America is a baby country, so why not? I mean, why not to try here? And if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Absolutely.
So here we go.
So, but you love it here.
I
you love
it
New
here.
York?
I love New York. It's
Yeah.
so much fun. So much
So
fun.
you're not planning. Okay. Please come back. The Margo show is over. Please come back next week.